I'm Evotaz, and we are back with more Guardians of the Galaxy. We are continuing with our progress. I think we just finished up Chapter 2, and we were just about to start Chapter 3. Get what it was called, but yeah. It's very hard to put down the game. I mean, the story really keeps you engaged. And the reason why I'm doing the intro on this screen is because none of them are talking. So I'm not really talking over them. I'm trying not to talk over that conversation as much as possible, but the constant banter in the game, it's actually pretty funny. I don't want to miss it myself, so hopefully you guys enjoy it and enjoy the way I'm playing the game, and yeah, we'll get right into it.
I am watching you, rodent.
What's that supposed to mean?
It is common knowledge that rodents hoard nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay, first off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I gave to Quill and Gamora for the DAS quarantine zone access code.
A likely story.
Why don't you go bother someone else?
I intend to.
I intend to. They do a good job with Drax. Some of the characters.
Open this door. I know you are in there, sentient tree. Do not think that I do not know what you are up to. Your rodent co-conspirator has clearly stashed his illicit units in there. I am Groot. I am watching you, tree.
Yeah, some of the characters you can't really get away from thinking their voice should be something else. Drax, I think, it should be Batista. But it's what it is. Hey.
Why does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch that? I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a toy.
I don't snore that loud.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? Kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, 3 scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap. Rocket. What exactly did the Kree do to you?
They ripped me apart and rebuilt me over and over and over again until I became this half-finished thing they could mold and shape and control.
Oh, Rocket, I had no idea. I mean, I knew the Kree Empire was desperate, but...
Do you know what it's like to lose all control of your body? To be in constant pain, trapped inside yourself, unable to stop the horrible things you're doing? That control unit made sure I did what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, whether I wanted to or not. A neat, furry little machine of death. Didn't take long to figure out I was better off not fighting it.
Okay, then let's shoot this thing out the airlock. Have a little middle finger salute ceremony to the bastards who built it.
Yeah. I don't think I'm ready to let go of that part of me yet. Maybe one day.
Are you 100% sure you want to keep it? What if it...
Controls me? I decided a long time ago, Quill, that I would never let anyone control me again. As far as I'm concerned, this is just another useful piece of junk and a few bad memories.
We might as well get all the information right.
How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What? A raccoon?
or not, a raccoon.
You gotta understand. She was afraid of him, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line. That I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds... awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing, it's just a reminder.
I'm sorry you had to go through all that, Rocket. For real.
Well, I mean, as sad as that is, I mean, kind of cool that they give you a lot of backstory like that. Or stuff that you find in the world. We've already looked at that other thing on the ground, in case you're wondering. Alright, we're in his room. Now he's got something that we found as well. We find for him. It was that bracelet.
Hey, Bluebird, you copy? I know you think I sold you out, and... Gamora, I was just...
Who are you talking to? What's a bluebird?
It, was Yondu's call sign. He was Bluebird and I was the kid.
Let me get this straight. Yondu Udanta, leader of the Ravager's space virus, scourge of the Sirius system and all-around scoundrel, used Bluebird as his call sign?
Even had it embroidered on the back of his jacket.
Amazing.
It was amazing. Pretty much from the day we met.
How did you two meet? Terrans and Centaurians aren't exactly neighbors.
We met on Chitauri Prime, about 3 years into my sentence.
Wait, Yondu was a prisoner of war? I thought the Ravagers were neutral.
They were, and they also weren't.
Alright, so I guess we get to hear both sides. But that frontal view for Gamora looks weird. Her neck looks really big.
The Ravagers had a simple code. Steal from everyone. Yondu said it made them neutral.
But they weren't. I specifically remember several Chitauri transports being hit when I was still... you know.
They hit just as many resistance ships, until a Chitauri cruiser uncloaked in front of them during a raid and...
Yondu ended up on Chitauri Prime, with you.
After we broke out, he could have left me on some space station or dropped me off at the nearest Nova Corps base, but he didn't. Instead, he invited me to join the Ravagers.
You were with them a long time. Must have enjoyed it.
I did. Being a Ravager was the first time I felt like I really belonged, if that makes any sense.
I felt the same way when I joined Richard Ryder and the Resistance. Like I was finally in control of who I wanted to be.
Yes, exactly. Those first few years, it was like I had joined this really big, really dysfunctional family, which, now that I'm hearing it, would make Yondu my...
Space Dad?
Could have been worse.
Alright, and the other option?
Yondu and I were cellmates. First thing he said when they put him in my cell was, "Boy, don't be going and getting attached, because I'm just here for the food." And the food was pretty terrible, so...
Yeah, that sounds like Yondu.
I had cellmates before, and none of them lasted long. Chitauri have these gladiatorial games, and...
You got used to people dying.
Not sure about that, but I didn't expect anyone to last long. I also didn't have my translation implant back then, so I might as well have been alone. But Yondu, He actually spoke English. Said he'd offered to translate in exchange for extra rations.
So even in that snake-infested hellhole, ever the schemer.
It's something we had in common. I'd been scheming for a way to escape since the day they took me. I just needed someone like Yondu to make it seem possible.
How did you escape?
Let's just say it was equal parts simple, complicated, and kind of embarrassing. But it ended with the two of us delivering a transport full of stolen supplies straight into the hands of the Resistance.
For a bucket load of units too, I bet.
Anyway, once we did, there was no going back. I was a Ravager. Well, if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll see you around.
And didn't her hair look, or not her hair, her neck look really big from that front view? Anyway, I think I've seen all these things. His room, but we'll have a quick look. Well, that's the sleeve from the cassette. I think the only two that we found was...
Well. Let's see if we can find some stray units in here. Really?
$37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill...
I know. We clearly need a plan.
And reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't worth nothing.
Quarantine zone was always
Holding out on
My
us, Quill.
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the Mocking
I will
Star
sacrifice
system
your head.
and take us to the majestic
Yeah,
mountains of
but
Kakaran.
sure.
Guys! Let's just hear Drax out this time.
Fin Fang Foom is the fiercest, most legendary monster in the galaxy. It shatters the bones of all who go after it. The skulls of the greatest hunters are impaled upon its fangs. Well, imagine the glory of such a death.
Our goal isn't death, Drax.
Glorious death!
Out of the question.
Well, in that case...
You're not selling my stuff!
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant!
Yeah, you know, the only problem with your plan is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that, okay?
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage. Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Wait. I gotta pick. I mean, Groot would be more convincing, that's for sure. But appearances are everything, right?
Well, I think Groot's more convincing, in the traditional monster sense. Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay?
I am Groot.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Secnarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Yep, no problem.
Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment. Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping. Nope.
Well, I actually wanted to
Next time, I'm flying.
Are you sure the leafy one is ready?
look around a little bit more. Oh, new conversation. I've already discussed that. And I already looked at the one for Quill.
Don't help.
Because your constant complaining does?
You are complaining about the short one.
I think there was one for
Happy?
Groot as well, but anyway, maybe next time we're gonna go down there. But
Nice, warm, dry planets. Parameter did.
yeah, I didn't realize
because
looking at
it
that
was
wristband
dry.
would trigger the cutscene and go into all that. Okay, we were. Alright, so it is gonna be down
I
here.
thought you'd be thrilled to finally set foot on Secnarf 9, Drax, but you're awfully composed.
Upgrade at least.
In other circumstances, I would be thrilled. We will humiliate ourselves by trying to sell sentient lumber to Lady Hellbender.
Godshot sounds pretty
Don't
good
you
to
like
me.
lumber? What about the legend of her mighty battle axe?
She possesses a number of weapons. And not all axes are meant to cut down trees.
These I really want to get, but I don't think they're
lady won't
needed
hurt you
just
either
yet. I
way.
mean, we're still fairly
make
early
sure
in the
of that.
game. Whereas component localizer, oh, that's the icon that keeps popping up on the right. All right, good to know. Yeah, that one just highlights all the components, so you know we are able to get materials to upgrade all this stuff. Enemy drops from 15 meters away. That might be good, but later on, I'm gonna get this charge shot.
Small marvel crafted.
Maybe I'll get this consumables magnet or this. Tactical scan might be good. Shows us weaknesses for enemies, I think. We'll grab that.
Done in record time.
I mean, we could get some of the other stuff. We got material. Be a shield point total by 50%. We get anything here? Gonna be low. And what else do we have? 600 and 100. Okay, so the only ones that I really want after this are the extra health and the shield stuff. A tactical scan might be good though. If I get that scan, I won't have enough for any of this. Let's... be in combat. want to use these two because I'm going to end up using a full second material. Oh, we did get the tactical scan. Got the memory of a fish. Anyway, let's get this for now.
One shiny upgrade, nice and now that
Nice.
was some quality crafting.
Making
if I
some
might
good
say
upgrades,
so
at least.
myself.
Alright, charge shot is an additional move you can use to deal stagger damage directly with your weapon. Nice. That might stack with Drax's stagger to actually do 100% stagger. Double press and hold R2. Start your charge shot. Release R2 to shoot. Charge shot inflicts both stagger and physical damage. Your visor is now able to scan enemies in combat. Scanning an enemy provides clues on how to defeat them. Time slows down while you are scanning an enemy. That's good. Have a look at this. That was something else we found.
It looks broken. Maybe Rocket can fix it. Groot! Hey, buddy. I was just, checking to see if everything was okay. And it is. Okay.
I am Groot.
Too bad this translator's busted. I was hoping it might have Groot stored on it, or something.
I am Groot.
That way I could download it into my translator. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on stuff without, you know, Rocket always filtering it.
I am Groot.
You know, I didn't always have a translation implant. I mean, I was feeling Spanish before I left Earth, not that Spanish would have prepared me for all of this.
I am Groot.
Man, those first few years, do you know how hard it was to get by without having any idea what people were saying? Half of the languages out here sound like white noise, weird birds, and messed up theremins. I don't even want to know what Rocket actually sounds like. TV did not prepare me for the realities of living in space, let me tell you.
I am Groot.
Honestly, man, you're lucky you have Rocket. I mean, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people and have no one understand you, how lonely that can be. I'd have been lost. You must have been lost too, before Rocket and us.
I am Groot.
I probably don't say this enough, but you really are an important part of the team. I can't imagine the Gardeners of the Galaxy without Groot. And who knows, if this thing does have your language in it and Rocket can download it somehow or hack it or, I don't know.
I am Groot.
It'd be nice to finally talk to you. For real. Actually, hold that thought. Yo, Rocket!
What?
Can you come here for a sec?
What do you want, Quill? I'm busy.
Think you can see if this translator has Groot's language on it?
It doesn't.
You didn't even check.
Don't need to. Cheap scud like that don't have rare language packages, and even if it did, it's beyond salvageable.
Really? Wait, do you have Groot's language package installed in your translation implant?
Do I look like I'm made of units? Only folks who got that language package are rich people.
So you actually speak Groot then?
You mean Talinisan? And yeah, I speak it, more or less. Me and Groot been bounty hunting together for a decade before you came along, Quill. When you've been working together that long, you develop a common understanding.
I am Groot.
You say misunderstandings, I say open to interpretation.
I am Groot.
They didn't go sour. We didn't need those jobs anyway.
So you guys learned to understand each other over time.
And with the help of a spreadsheet of Groot's lexicon, which ain't no easy feat when your entire language sounds like I am and Groot.
So there's hope for us yet.
I am Groot.
Glad we had this little chat.
I am Groot.
Awesome. Cool.
I think that's all the stuff we found. Quick look in here before we get out there.
Whew! Smells like llama breath.
Talk to the llama. Llama.
This could all have been avoided if the rodent had relinquished his hidden cache of units.
How many times do I gotta tell you?
Bro's
I
gonna let
ain't
one
got
rip.
no units.
They say that Secnarf 9 is
let's
inhospitable
get
to
out of here.
soft-bodied beings.
What do you think?
We shall see how you
Alright,
fare,
click
Peter
this
Quill.
until they finish talking.
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing.
Right? The fact you ain't sure don't bode so good.
I'm gonna keep scanning every now and again.
Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord. We ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
We won't walk, we'll hike. It'll be fun. Woohoo! Team hiking trip.
That's just a fancy word for walking.
Come on, at least you won't be bored. We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's rage head on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trainer to understand the underlying value.
The underlying value of getting killed.
Of being direct, child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor. Your reputation is why she tests us. Blow your worst, monstrous queen!
Can we refocus here? We're here to trick some lady, not kill each other.
She's not just some lady. Lady Hellbender's a known warrior.
And the queen!
And stinking rich.
That was way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender!
So we're still doing this?
Yes!
Jeez, I want loot. Is there any loot anywhere? I feel like there should be something down there, right?
It'd be a whole lot drier if we went through the dungeon below.
Oh, there is.
What happens to staying outside and keeping tabs on the fortress?
Still seems perfectly reasonable.
And yet you cower from Lady Hellbender's majestic rage.
I'm not cowering. I'm exploring.
This storm really ain't doing it for me, Quill.
It's no storm. It is her monstrous breath.
Yeah, well, her breath ain't doing it for me either.
She doesn't even know we're here.
Can we at least agree this was the worst landing in history?
Okay, so maybe this wasn't my most perfect landing. Happy?
No.
Guys, focus. Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice. Mark! Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
I thought you lived for danger.
Yeah, keyword live.
If any of you die, I'm going back to the ship.
Damn, kind of blowing me off one side.
Mention how much I hate being lads.
Mark, not again!
Hide under him.
That is a terrible suggestion!
It's like he's trying to hit us. You sure you never dated this woman?
Pretty sure!
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Mako 4.
check out the old resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys,
Not sure. But it ain't moving now.
I would be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. Think I'm scared of some little... Ah!
It's not alone. Get ready.
Watch it, Drax! Take heed!
Just don't get your fist stuck in there.
Oh crap, missed it.
Don't trust a lot of pain with such a weird little thing.
Rush monsters arrive for us to shred!
Great, fine. The more the merrier. Rocket, do your thing.
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender.
Well, she can keep them.
I was getting bored anyway.
I must reluctantly agree.
Kick their butt.
Prepare yourself, Lee! Cut them open!
Send it their way, Drax. Don't eat them.
Stay away from its sharp edges!
Bombs away, Rocket. Guess this is the local fauna. It's about to be an endangered species. Someone get me a look at the core.
With fervor!
I'm sure the rain will take care of that. The blob's on a warpath.
Spikes are incoming!
Try to stab me, will ya?
Your reflexes are commendable.
Well, slime speeding up.
Pain!
What do you think snapping the metal bits inside will do the trick?
Enemy proves persistent! The jelly is charging!
Stick it to him, Groot.
Gelatin is satisfying its strike!
I'll take your word on that.
Back in business.
Let us resume at full force!
The concentration is real, I'm not gonna lie.
The creature mocks us with its degenerative jiggling!
I don't think the glue matters. It's the spikes inside. At least those cars are vulnerable.
GG's.
They have blades in them. Beats me. So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's sanctuary. Creature...
Alright, abilities. Have any? Only got 1 point and everyone's already upgraded, so no.
here are not her pets.
These sort of do look like food.
We're gonna be food if we don't climb out of here.
Where the flark is she going?
There's a trail going through the jungle. Try to find a way out.
Something's up there.
This husk should be easier to climb than the muddy terrain.
I ain't comfortable calling it a husk, seeing as we're about to climb it all.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship. Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodent would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Shall I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Can I not get up there somehow? How do I get up there?
The mud
blood in this area.
Looks like I gotta
It's them deli
go
things
from the
we
top
I
down.
think they, you know, secrete in here.
You mean that we are standing in a latrine?
Not all of us.
Great. We made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could lower that wing somehow.
I saw it just as I was scanning.
Kill yourselves on the way up.
There they are. Wing control.
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all yours. Hope it still
Need to head to the
works.
left so we can get that loot.
Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it. That'll do it.
Flark. That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet.
That don't sound like no lady either.
Who's gold? There's that little thing that we were looking for down there. Some materials. Anything else up here?
Careful. Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay.
We got a footprint.
Let me guess. Some kind of monster thing.
Good guess. Well done.
Any chance it doesn't know we're here?
Nope. Only question is, which one of us it'll jump first?
It's probably.
Hey, we gotta go
not
this way.
Gonna jump us.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what's in the. So Gamora's going in the right direction, but there's a path over here where Rocket is.
Ooh, mysterious.
Found something, Quill?
Yeah, some kind of cave. Maybe it's got hidden treasure.
Or hidden bodies.
Please don't let there be a space baron here.
That is a
And hello, mystery goo.
some kind of what is it, outfit?
Monster eggs. Yay. Okay, so note to self. If it looks like a monster cave and smells like a monster cave, and you're on a monster planet... No, just try and stay ready.
Alright, we'll grab all the loots.
Ow! Fuck!
Crap, missed it.
Looks like I'm not the only one who wanted out of the raid.
Jiggly and deadly. What gives?
Nice.
Did I miss it? What are we shooting?
Just some jelly dudes. I took care of it.
What?
Alright, we have some ability points. There we go, found the hammer. Which did. Yeah, let's unlock that. Alright, so it looks like we only get ability points to upgrade one.
Wait, so where are you?
Cave with eggs. Where are you?
Still checking things out. This place is bigger than I thought.
Eh,
Nice!
hostage! Stop worrying!
Forgot about the charge shot as well.
I ain't far, Quill. Scream really loud if you find another blob creature.
You know I will.
Hey, listen, while it's just the two of us.
What's up?
You're busy, exploring. Just meet me in the main cave when you're done looking around.
All right.
We got Gamora's Guardians of the Galaxy outfit. Let's put that on. This is the one. Black Vortex. Maybe that was from the pre-order or something. See, her neck looks fine there. Maybe it's the way her clothing is. I don't know. She looks fine from behind, but her neck looks really big. Like her traps. Anyway.
Where's Groot?
I told him to wait up there. You may need to get between the other two. You done exploring, Quill? Because, I really need to talk to you.
What's going on?
Look, I'm not sure about this whole selling Groot thing.
Rocky, we've been over this. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but what if it's not? What if something bad happens? Groot's the only real family I got. He's the only one who's accepted me for me. You don't know what he's been through. The way he's been treated.
Groot offered to do this.
And if Gamora offers to tell a joke, you just gonna assume it's funny?
Not sure I get where...
I'm saying Groot ain't built for scheming. He ain't no monster.
We don't know that.
It's obvious.
Maybe to you, but 3 out of 5 of us think he's monster enough. So give him a chance. He knows what he's doing.
Fine, have it your way.
Come on, the sooner we get the Lady Hellbender, the sooner we can focus on paying that stupid fine.
What's tough is it doesn't matter which choice you pick, you're always gonna annoy
Fine.
someone.
You worry too much.
Still no sign of whatever made those claw marks?
No, just some jelly dudes.
Then it must be out on the hunt. You sure you want to get lost out here?
Peter Quill, I have found the way forward.
You sure, Drax?
No,
Good enough.
this is further proof that we are not welcome here.
If we turn back every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
Hey, there is some materials over there, and I want to get through here. Let's see what Drax has to say. Was it over here?
This place is a Flarkin maze. All those trees look like...
Like giant strings of saltwater taffy.
What? What's taffy?
It's sweet and delicious, and it melts in your mouth.
And looks like a tree, apparently.
Cut it.
You get us through here, Gamora.
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Alright, I actually need just a quick
This
second.
jungle is majestic.
In an everything's trying to kill you sort of way, sure.
Once they finish
That
talking.
is precisely why it is majestic.
Right, so I'm definitely trying not to talk over the character dialogue. As best as I can, anyway.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization. Only settlement I saw when we were topside.
Hellbender's fortress.
Alright, we're almost, we are up to some upgrades, but I need some of that secondary material. Go around the long way. The marker's telling us we need to go in that direction, so I figured I would go around the outside edge.
So, these tracks, Gamora, you're just messing with us, right?
Nope.
Are you frightened, rodent?
I'm cautious. You try being this side. I gotta watch out for things that can eat me in one gulp. Now where'd he go? Hey, Quill! You out laying your eggs or something?
That
That is not how Terrans reproduce.
Not how most Terrans reproduce. That's what makes our Quill so special.
Interesting.
I don't lay eggs.
Looks more alien than the other ones.
They are all alien.
I know they're all alien. I mean, this one's...
Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Chitauri tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What are you?
Do not have time to dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
I may activate a hole through your face.
Put
That's
me
not nice.
down. No!
We're not throwing rockets.
Very well.
You sons of fucking dogs!
How will we cross?
Scum, don't face.
Look around. We'll find another way.
Yeah, the camera is kind of weirdly locked there for some reason. I don't know why.
What's Chitauri tech doing on a backwater mudball like this? Not a chance. We both know it's too far for you to stretch across.
Alright, well, the heads are all kind of
Think
looking in
these
this
statues are of the
direction.
monsters on this planet?
They're made of rock.
That one's looking in this direction.
I mean, maybe this is why Hellbender is so hot for monsters.
Oh, this.
There has to be something we can use. Maybe a tall tree? Taller than Groot.
So we can go down here.
It would be easier to throw a rodent.
No, it would not. What if he breaks a leg?
I still have 3.
No one's throwing rockets.
Alright, we've got a passage and we've got some loot over here as well.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Do not be so sure. They say Lady Hellbender has eyes everywhere.
Of
Alright, I was
course
thinking
they
maybe
do.
I'd send Rocket under there.
Wow, it is dark in here.
If you bump into any monsters, let us know.
Monster planet. Right. Hey, my shooting's not aimless.
It looks like you gotta shoot this thing twice.
You know, heroism.
Have a little scan.
Hey, I found more ruins down here. A miracle it's still standing in these storms.
Of course he shows up. That's kind of obvious what we need to do here then.
Drax, think you can topple this?
I may have angered them.
Them?
We're being hunted.
Great. That's just great.
All right, let's try not to fall.
That's your pep talk. Great place to leave a sculpture.
Wait.
Why is that
Hear
closed?
Rise up, people.
Incoming! Fucking monster face! Everyone get ready!
Oh crap. Just fell off the edge there.
Cut it down, Groot!
Anyone else notice this place is like a graveyard?
Focus on not becoming part of one. Flee on the herd.
You proved unworthy. Well then, start swatting!
Heads up!
Woo! These things would have come in handy a second ago.
Would have been better than Drax's idea.
This is how
Go
it's done!
wild!
Watch the stingers!
Only thing worse than a bug is a flying one.
You could not have done that, assassin! No, you don't let me grab it! We can fly these beasts straight to Leo!
Good luck with that! Anyone else notice this place looks like a graveyard?
Fitting that it shall be littered with corpses!
Get on the devil!
What was I at? A finishing symbol there.
This has got my name on it!
What?
What is next, Peter Quill? Want to see some fireworks?
To the ball!
Enough of these inferior creatures. I yearn for monsters.
That was weird. It had like a triangle and a circle icon.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well. Where the flark are we?
Just look around. There must be a path here somewhere.
All right, Gamora. Pretty sure it's this way.
Can she not?
Unit says today.
Oh, can he? Oh, he can activate the bridge though.
No way are we almost there. Still got like half a planet to walk
I
across.
can't actually activate it here. I guess
Lady
it's for
Hellbender
you
could
to
cross
pick,
this jungle in 7
throw him over.
Sure she could.
Or she would have flown
He
over
might have
Oh, she flies now.
activated that.
flying creatures.
I heard she shoots lasers out of her eyes.
Now we're talking.
I have not heard that one.
I heard there are actually 9 of her. That's why they call it
Alright.
Secnarf 9.
Ha! That is preposterous.
Something up there.
That one's preposterous.
Something up there.
That bridge isn't the only thing, Shatari. Some of these statues look familiar, if you catch my drift.
If these mouth breathers worship monsters, maybe they'd have seen spacefaring bugs as gods.
You belittle the Secnarfians, know nothing of their ways.
I know folks that carve idols worship them, and I know anyone with half a brain don't worship nothing.
All right. Yeah, that one skill, finding the resources, is really good. Even though you can kind of see them in places,
Gamora, mind
some of
cutting
them
us
you
a
can't.
path?
They say
It's easy to miss them,
Hellbender
especially if you're kind of rushing through the
every time you
story.
cut a piece of her jungle.
Oh,
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take a dozen ships to bring one down.
Dozen ships, or one Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
that area right there
Yes.
looks like a boss area.
Now what's the holdup?
Here. No. Just thinking someone else should cross the death pit first. Me and Groot are the merchandise.
Only one of you is the merchandise.
Plan A and Plan B, okay?
Anyone
You like
else
that
feeling
wall
ready
run? That
to
was kind of
move
sick.
on?
Groot says,
Just go.
no, you just go.
Someone go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think of pushing the assassin.
There are so many better ways to kill someone.
Easy does it. What the
Groot says there's something down there.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move!
Yup, definitely saw the giant tentacle.
Oh my god, I pressed it. I guess I missed the timing, I guess. The quick time events suck. Take 2. You guys didn't see that.
Yup, definitely saw the giant tentacle.
Oh my god, I did it again. As soon as I see it, I press it, but you gotta wait for the circle to get in that shaded area. Alright, take 3. You guys didn't see any of that. That was just, that will all be edited out, you know? So, it makes me look good. Probably doubt it. Most slightly doubt it. Oh, come on. I saw him falling and I pressed it right at the last second, but I think I was a little bit too fast. Okay, take 4. Don't mind the other 4 takes. Noob mistakes were made. It's all good. Yeah, lots of time in there as well. Kind of sick that she jumped down like that, though.
Nice catch.
You're welcome. Don't get used to it.
One of those jelly things.
We are not alone here.
I got it.
Alright, guys, anyone know what that is?
A monster! Ah!
Alright, health markers. Some enemies have multiple health bars, as indicated by markers above their gauge. When you deplete one bar, its marker vanishes, revealing the next. Once all markers are gone, the enemy's last health bar appears. Alright, so I guess that little diamond means there's more than one health bar. Oh crap, what the hell is this? Oh come on, I was trying to do the charge shot.
The beast's hardened exterior cannot be breached! And if we hit it in the gut, it'll feel it! I shall break their bones! That tail means business!
Hey.
Watch out for that
Oh, we chopped his tail off. Your momentum gauge is active. Full to action prompt may appear during combat. Press it to trigger a special guardian attack. Successful calls to action will leave the enemy crippled.
Cowardly beast! Finish the battle!
Aw, Stumpy's running away.
That's
That
Stumpy.
its tail between its legs. I say we go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever tell you you're scary?
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously a way out up there.
Dude up
This
there.
is exactly what we need. Plus, it'll give us eyes on where we need to go.
It is settled. Let's scale this down contraption.
Yeah, okay. How do we do
This
that?
thing.
Good question.
If you want to shoot that thing down, you're gonna need a better angle.
She is right. Your shooting is terrible.
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with the fancy visor.
I wouldn't trust a thing you
Can
said.
do anything
Plan
there.
for once. I too would prefer Peter Quill's incompetence to the road of spies.
Oh, I want. You can climb up there though.
This wreck is so rusted out you can hardly
That's her.
see the blue.
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Nice.
Nova Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
I got eyes on this gummed-up reactor. A couple of shots to bring it down. Alright, pretty sure that baby's our ticket upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular. This
Where am I supposed to be
unit
going?
is tremendously heavy.
I thought you were
I need to go that
exceptionally
way.
muscular. Do you even know where to put it?
I have merely followed our leader's directions.
First a down resistance ship, now a Nova Corps one.
Come on, get up
2
there.
out of 3 on Galactic War bingo.
I see. I see.
Don't take too long. We got a castle to get to.
Fortress.
At this rate, by the time we get there, Hellbender will have moved
What
on
is
from
that
Monster
now?
Truck. Yes, I am obviously being sarcastic.
Looks like a few
Wing array
cables are all that's
compromised,
standing
severe
between the
strain
wing
on
and a
cabling
makeshift
network.
bridge.
We need something to get up to those cables, Peter. Do you see anything on the wreck that can help?
Of course.
Gamora, can you use the reactor to get up the ship?
Not
shot when it's over there.
I needed it over here. I clicked the wrong button.
What is taking so long? Are we doing something with that rusting hunk of metal? Or
Well, it obviously goes here. Marker was there already.
They're pretty fucking weird. Gotta say, I got some sick satisfaction from seeing this thing buried in the ground.
What next, Peter Quill?
Can you get up there now?
Should only take a second. This brings back memories.
Impressive. See? That was
Alright,
easy.
so maybe we have to go upwards, which case there might be loot
My
over this
helping
way.
Spirit.
All right. Slippery wind bubble
What's over here?
treetops, here we come.
Oh, it's a
You know,
workbench.
I really admire our team's commitment to safety.
Huh. Looks like there's one of those vintage workbench things back here.
Alright,
Hey,
let's see what we
Rocky, let's
got.
see if this thing still works.
Yeah, all right. Just better not get jumped by any monsters.
We got 220. How much do we need? 230. But we could get extra health, or we could get shield regen. I mean, we haven't really gotten into our health yet. As long as we can keep our shield up. Let's go. Already got this one going. Slow time briefly when dodging at the last second. Huh. I might wait, get one of these two, but you know what? Let's get extra health.
One tick. Done.
I was gonna get this, but proud of materials. And you know what? I think this is a good place to stop.
Where are we?
Thank you for watching. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Until next time, take it easy.
Right.